It went from winter to pre-spawn to spawn to coronavirus lockdown to now it's the middle of basically summer. Boat traffic at the lake is horrendous. Everybody and their brother, sister, cousin is out there on the lake, and there's wakes and everything to battle, but I go out on a busy lake in today's episode and catch some fish.
That's a good fish.
Stay tuned.
That's a good fish. Ooh, come on, baby. Alright guys, so welcome back to another episode of RHINOjoe Outdoors, and we are out here on Taylorsville Lake today, and kind of stuck close to home. We've been having a lot of pop-up storms in the evening, so I decided to come out here today. I know it's a Friday, it's probably going to be kind of busy, still a lot of people not working, so might be a little busy on the water, but we're going to try to catch some fish, see what we can do.
So originally my goal was to get out on the lake really early in the morning, try to catch that morning bite, but unfortunately I left my wallet at home, had my fishing license, my license in it, so I had to turn around and go back and get it. So that put me a little bit behind. So this video is more so like a late morning, midday kind of fishing trip, and as you saw from the intro with the boat traffic, it's horrendous out there, and I'm just going to try to make something work today.
Right there. There we go. Oh, didn't get a good hook set on that one. Daggone it.
So on the way to this spot, I mainly worked like shallow structure, looking for wood cover and stuff like that, where that's going to provide shade to those fish. And you can usually always find fish up shallow under that shade. And you have to remember that the sun's up high, so those fish are either going deep or they're going to be looking for shade. So I decided I'm really trying to expand my skill set, and so I went out deep, and there's a flat in this area, and I went out there and I was marking some fish, so I decided to pull out a deep diving crankbait on my, it's a 8-foot medium heavy cranking stick, and really try to work this 6XD and see if I can trigger some of those fish to bite. After fishing that for about 40 minutes or so and really giving it a go, I decided to put that away and try something different.
Alright guys, so I fished through that area a little bit with a deep diving crankbait. I think it was a Strike King 6XD, I think was what it was. And I was trying to target some of these fish, but I was not able to get them to react. So I switched up to this drop shot here, and I marked some waypoints, but it seems like these fish are like through here. I think that's, might be one right there. And I'm gonna try to target these fish with this drop shot rig and see what I can do. I did make some waypoints back here. On one seemed like a brushy stump or something, and it had some fish on it, so I'm going to turn back around here, and if I mark any fish along the way, I might just stop and drop my lure to them.
You know, a lot of people will fish a drop shot straight down. I have had a lot of success with the drop shot in years past, and you can kind of cast it out a little bit and use it to search. A lot of people really don't do that, but if you know there's structure up in front of you and you aren't necessarily sitting on top of it, you can still cast out and pull it and kind of use it to drift over an area and search it. And that's what I'm doing here. Had some pretty good boat wakes going on, as you can see here. No problems with stability in that Native Slayer Max Propel out on the lake. So after a while of really trying to challenge myself out on that flat, out kind of like in the lake, I decided it was time to move on and try to do something different. And chose to really focus on points and try to fish these points going back into some of these coves and see if I can produce some fish that way. Got a nice juicy point here out on the main lake with some wood on it, and I know that can provide some shade cover, and there might be some bass laying up here on this point.
That's a good fish. That's a good fish. Ooh, come on, baby. Once you do it. Barely got that fish. Alright. Oh, nice chunky little fish. I thought it was a little bit bigger than that. Still a nice fish after all the struggle that I've had today. Alright, let's let this one go. That was a nice little fish. Alright, that was a nice fish.
So here we're skipping quite a bit later in the day. You can kind of see from, it's got some cloud cover now. It's a little bit later in the day. Had some issues with my camera and my GoPro Hero 7 overheating. So I'm going to have to work that out in the future. And I'm trying to brainstorm and come up with a solution to that sucker overheating when you're out on the lake. I've not had a problem like it when I'm on the streams because it's more shaded and you don't have that issue. But when you're out in the middle of the lake and it's a sunny, hot day, that thing will overheat and stop recording, and it sucks. So if you have any suggestions on that, please comment down below and let me know what you do to keep your GoPro from overheating.
And I am thankful my freaking camera started recording again. That little guy was feisty. He freaking jumped out of the water, that sucker. Let's let that one go. Well, dang, son. I am so glad my camera, I've had more trouble out of this today. I forgot how much trouble this thing has when it gets hot outside. And I cannot get it to turn on. I caught a really nice fish earlier and I didn't even realize it wasn't recording until I'd already let the fish go and hit the button to stop my looping, and freaking it didn't record.
So here I'm basically back at the main boat ramp, and where I was going to take my kayak out, and I decided to fish this little pocket here. I've never fished it, but if you look ahead in the video there, you got some riprap up along the bank there, and that's usually always a good thing for holding bass. It holds a lot of crayfish and, you know, algae and a lot of crevices for stuff to live in, and, you know, bass love it, so I figured I'd give it a try.
Stop it. Oh, little guy. Flip-flopping. There we go. There we go. Barely. There we go. Drum. Drummy drum. There we go. Okay. Another drum. Another drum. Another drum. Another drum. Let's let that one go. Bye, drum. Well, guys, overall today was a success. Kind of had some debacle stuff happen this morning. I left the house and left my wallet at home, which has my fishing license in it and my driver's license. So I unfortunately had to turn around and go back to the house because, and it put me behind on getting on the water today, but today started off really kind of slow, and I tried to make some adjustments, tried to fish deep, tried to do a couple different things, and just couldn't make any of that deep bite work. I have a lot of confidence in the drop shot and just couldn't get that to work. Also deep cranking, couldn't get it to work, so I did what I do best and went up shallow, square bill and jig and pig and soft plastics, and made a decent day of it. and was able to catch some fish. So unfortunately had some technological problems with the camera because my camera kept overheating there for a while. Once I realized that I missed a nice fish catch, I took my camera off and put it in my hatch for a little while to get it out of the sun, and that seemed to help it. And then towards the end of the video, I was kind of fishing in a shaded area, and I tried to sit up straighter to cast some shade on the camera to keep it recording today. So sorry guys that I wasn't able to get everything on film today, but I was able to get some, and hopefully you guys enjoyed it and had a nice day out on the water with me. You know, this water has gone, since I've been here, it's gone up 5 degrees. So it started at 80 degrees and now it's showing 80, well 86 and 85.8 degrees. So water is getting pretty warm. It's definitely getting into that summertime mode for fishing, and I'll be seeing more of you all on my channel. Appreciate every single one of y'all coming by. Question of the day is, what's your favorite way to catch summertime bass? I know a lot of people like to fish deep. Put in the comment below what you like to do for summertime bass. And as always guys, get outside, do something awesome. If you get a chance, take somebody with you, and I will see you guys in the next one.